Welcome back. Ouch! Careful, she's not ready. Anyways.
Alright, so we're some more our requests, seeing what we did or didn't complete, or what we can try to figure out.
We're going to be completely transparent right now. We're actually doing a commentary over top of this video because our voice recording got completely screwed up.
It didn't like us.
It didn't like us. So we are doing we aren't doing live commentary.
So it's gonna be a little different.
It's gonna be a little weird. However, we were looking through these, trying to figure out what we could do in the moment before we went and did the main quest, I believe. Because we have so many of them. And we still haven't, we figured out this one, but we haven't quite figured out a lot of the other ones yet. We do them mostly by accident.
Yeah.
But
no, we got that one too.
yeah, we got Dancing Trio eventually.
I don't know how to get the
Meganium with pals.
Yeah.
Meganium's pal. Sleep at a cool night. So, yep, I believe we're gonna head off to do what we're supposed to be doing instead of staring at requests. I'm sure we were having a wonderful conversation. It's the Illumina spot. So you're having me do it immediately.
Yep. That's right, we decided that's what we were doing first.
Yep. I believe this is the episode where we did 2 Illumina Pokemon at the same time.
I think so. So if I remember rightly, we went after your favorites.
Well, not really the favorites, it's just one after the other. Anyway, it's the giant Wishy-Washy!
I know you were talking about them.
Oh yeah, I was talking about the Wishy-Washy and how in Sun, like they were introduced in Sun and Moon. And you only had to catch one Wishy-Washy. And it would still do the school form. It was its ability.
Yeah.
I just couldn't remember what triggered it when I was talking about it. Because
we did pretty well for this one.
Oh yeah, we did a lot of the Illumina Pokemon except for the very last one. Somehow me talking while trying to do it, I did really, really well, just immediately boom, boom, boom. Which was really nice, because when I was just doing it myself, or doing it for her just for funsies, like it took so much concentration. And yet, this one, doing it for this is just like easy, easy.
And then the big one.
Yep, they all gotta run away so that they can form the school form. It makes me sad they don't show us that it's forming the school form, but
I'd be kind of cute if they did.
Right.
I'm kind of curious to see what, like...
What?
Get rid of that.
You gotta click and then, yeah. But, still. So, we pretty much got it pretty quickly. And of course, I know for a fact I yelled at Phil, like, I know more than you!
Often. You yell at that kid so often.
He's annoying as heck. It's
Like,
we already did
more. He's already Chloe, dude. We're
Yeah.
way ahead of you.
You think the game would register that you've already done what it wants you to do, but it doesn't.
You could have gotten another shot there, by the way.
I probably didn't think about actually trying to get the shot. I'm like, that's probably not going to be a quality shot. So my brain just like, fuck it. Then we have them all in the small schools that are easier to hit. Eventually they'll get easier to hit.
Well, you still suck to hitting them when they're right there in front of you.
I know, but it's because the water physics fuck with my head really hard. That's my other, like, gripe. Like, they did good. It's realistic. Like, once you're underwater, like, things move differently. But, like, it was hard. It's always hard to gauge just how far they're gonna go in the water. And how slow they're gonna move. Because they move much slower than if it's just free air.
You could have gotten that.
Gotten what? You told me to get the flower, so I was getting the flower.
Yeah.
And then I looked around. I think what ended up happening is, because I didn't use Wishy-Washy, I didn't actually know how the ability worked. I think it's like, at a certain HP point, it uses it, or it uses it off the bat, and then at a certain HP point, it stops. But you only need one Wishy-Washy to do this, which I think is funny.
I like the fact that they went more with the realistic, where as a school form you would be all you can get.
Yeah.
That's just how, you know.
Look, in like spin-off games, they can do shit like this. And probably in the anime it shows like this, but in the game when they want to like showcase like a cool ability, they're like, well, you only need the one Pokemon. It'd be weird if you needed both of them to do it. That said, in Scarlet and Violet, you do need 2 Pokemon to like fully take advantage of both of their ability. And that is Tatsugiri, so the little sushi dragon Pokemon, and then the... can't remember what it's called, but the other fish Pokemon in that area, it's like... Tatsugiri, because I don't remember its other... Dondozo. You need both of them to fully take advantage of their abilities. Because technically... I think it's Tatsugiri's ability makes it... I'm gonna go find it. Commander. So, let's see. Can I find where its commander ability is? So, game data, probably. I'm on Bulbapedia, obviously.
No.
I'm trying to find its... stuff. I'm not paying attention to what's going on. You were telling me to get pictures. You're like, get them. And I'm like, I'm trying. And we ended up choosing one of those. Okay, so Commander, the ability of Tatsugiri is when the Pokemon enters a battle, it goes inside the mouth of an ally Dondozo if one is on the field. Pokemon then issues commands from there. I know, it's weird. When a Tatsugiri with Commander is on the same side of the field as a Dondozo, will enter the Dondozo's mouth. The latter will be unable to switch out even if Tatsugiri faints, and cannot be forced out. A held red card can still be consumed but will have no effect. Trainer will not be able to select moves for Tatsugiri, and any opponent's moves will miss if Tatsugiri is targeted. Tatsugiri will continue to take damage from sandstorms and status conditions, but pretty much everything just affects Dondozo and not Tatsugiri.
Nice.
So, like, you need both of them to, like, take advantage of that. And I think that's hilarious. Because...
And here's the pity one.
Yeah, that's the pity.
That would be the one I'd probably actually be able to get.
Right. Ooh, excuse me. But... I just find that funny that they're just like, you know what? The sushi Pokemon needs to be eaten to have a really OP ability. Meanwhile, most other fish Pokemon are like, we're gonna have normal abilities like Water Veil that like, or like, Storm Drain or Oblivious, or what's the other thing? Sap Sipper? Is it Sap Sipper? A lot of water types end up with like Sap Sipper. It's where you get hit with a water type move and you heal.
Interesting.
I don't think a lot of them do. Storm Drain, I believe, powers up water type moves when it's raining. I know Lotad's group. Yeah, I forgot it came up right there. I think Lotad's group ends up getting Leaf Dish or something like that. Rain Dish. Because of their little hats. And that's one that I think helps with water, like HP and water things. It's weird. I'm not really good at meta and abilities. I don't remember them half the time. Oh, I remember why I'm bringing this up too, because we did bring that up during this fight. You're like, I don't really strategize. I just use my favorites. And I'm like, I try to strategize, but for the most part, I just use my favorites and it usually works. But yeah, we ended up choosing that one, I think, because it's in the middle and there's most of it. And it ended up being really good.
Primarily was your top one you've ever gotten.
Maybe?
It was either it was this one or it was one of the other ones.
Well, fucking
Say
see.
like 2 seconds.
Yeah, we'll see in like 2 seconds. Yeah, I got a personal best, but it might have been a different video than this. We will see.
Yeah, I think it was another one. It was like 50
It was a different one. Yeah, it was like 5,000. We'll see it eventually, won't we, guys? I think it'll be hilarious. Ah! Oh, I tried to drop my water. So. Is there something wrong?
Possibly.
Possibly. Anyway. So. For the most part, I'm not sure what comes after this. We do the Illumina. He goes on a rant about it. I say a rant, a tangent. Like
I think
usual.
we get an area unlocked.
Because we had Wishy Washy and we need the next one. We need the jungle one, right?
Yes.
After Wishy Washy? So I think we get the meteorite. If you guys are here for a story, like, we're sorry.
Pause the read, we don't care.
Yeah, pause to read the story, because it's a pretty basic story. It's basically the Pokemon got illuminating power to ward off a meteorite, and that's why things happen. That's why things like this happen. That's why this region has bioluminescent Pokemon.
I was wrong.
Oh. And we also found out that there's a lot of Pokemon in this game, and we're only halfway through them. We'll end up having to figure out just how to get them all, eventually. Because...
Yeah. We need to get them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we finally got the, we can go around the...
Oh, it's the camp. That
Yeah.
was the one. That's where we go next.
Yeah, we do the camp one because Todd's like, you could just take pictures at the camp to, hone your skills. Want to do that? Cool, go for it.
So that's the one. That's where we get to find her.
I know Muse and found your jungle. I looked it up, remember?
Yeah. Ninetales, however, is not where we thought she would be.
No, that makes sense. Makes sense that Ninetales would be in Elsewhere Forest.
So does Espion, apparently.
Yes, we already knew that.
Yeah. That's right, we see her in 2?
2 or 3. She's by the, glowy plant.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, so we have a Meowth enjoying the sun. We have Stoutland just kind of guarding and checking things out. Kai's the one taking pictures on this one, of course.
Thus the thousands of pictures.
Thus the thousands of pictures. Again, like later in a few later ones, you'll notice our different styles because we really don't play the game the same. I'm more targeted, and she's just like, let me just figure out all these things. I don't know. Oh, you were trying to get the secret in the tree, and you said there's nothing there, right?
Yeah, the Starlies aren't there right yet.
Yeah. Because it's the first time we go through, so everything's kind of like behaving. I just wonder why we have highlighters and a magnifying glass. No, an X-Acto knife? Oh no! There's like crafts on the picnic table.
Yeah.
Like what are the kids doing? Are the kids doing this? Are the adults doing this? Why are you letting the Pokemon be on this?
It's like, are we fucking around with the Pokemon? Why do I have to pause?
I have no idea why you paused.
Some barking, maybe?
Who knows? We'll never know. So we paused for a second, or possibly I was showing you something.
Oh yeah.
I think did I keep showing you stuff?
I think so.
We were probably on a weird... Oh! Was I showing you Pokemon?
Yes!
I was showing you Pokemon. I'm
That's
like,
right.
give me a second, let me show you. And then you're like, okay, hold on. And then you got this amazing picture of Cutie-Fly. Because it started dancing. It was like, oh my gosh. It was well timed. And then I was like, I used a cutie fly and turned it into a Rabombi in my Sun and Moon. He's like, oh my god, yay! So, you know, cutie fly is based on an actual, like, insect.
Yes.
It's a bee fly.
And the one and only time I ever got this carcass.
Yeah, and I was too intrigued into my phone to like see it, so I can't wait to see you actually get it. Yeah, he popped out. He's like, hi, the heck? And you took like 1,000,000 pictures, like, I got him!
That is the one and only time I've gotten him to pop out.
Unfortunately, you're gonna have to do it again just for the request.
Yeah, I know.
Because we didn't have the request yet.
I wonder how many requests there are.
1,000,000. That's not true, but close enough, it feels
Right.
like we currently, I think we had 9 pages when we checked at the start of this, but I think currently we have 12 pages of requests, and they just 234. I told you there's a
We've
million.
only got like 90 of them.
Yeah, I told you there's 1,000,000 of them.
So like, yay, that's gonna be fun.
That's gonna be a pain in the ass.
And if you haven't noticed, I will always go for the higher stars first.
Because
They're a jerk.
They're harder. Always makes sense. Oh, let's see. So, because when we're doing wishy-washy, you were saying how you were fire starter main, like
Yes.
fire main.
I use mostly DPS.
Yeah. Mostly hard hitters. No strategy. If you can force it, you're gonna force it.
I tried very hard.
Strong arm all the Pokemons. And meanwhile, I don't know meta that well. I'm not competitive. But I know, like, you know, type advantages. I try to use, like, stat decreasing moves when I can. We were debating which one of these pictures looked the best. And I think we ended up picking, like, the closer one. I'm uncertain. We will find out in a second, but...
Yeah, I think with the one where it wasn't angled, but it was flat.
Yeah. But, yeah, I know some strategy, and I know, like, better abilities for most Pokemon, but, like, I still gotta look them up every now and then. And I have to look up, like, what movesets are best for Pokemon. But for the most part, I'm just like, I like you. I like you. I'm just gonna play with you guys.
Or in my case, you're DPS. You're my friend now. We're having tacos. Hello.
Does that very much what?
I remember what else we were issued with. Was this one we were recording my results?
Oh, right. You were talking. Are you sure you were talking about your foot on this one?
Was I this one or the next one?
I guess we'll figure it out. I mean, if you hear the same thing, it's not like we re-listen to everything else.
So we edited them.
Yeah, and we haven't edited the past ones yet. So we always like listen back when we get done recording and double check that everything went well. And then when it comes to editing, then we double check like sound quality.
So we're gonna do about the issue this is having. This is the first and only time we ever. You know why?
Why?
I guess actually he's caught a few and was recording it with it.
It's possible. Also, I bet you just went.
Yeah, I'm sorry in advance.
Good job. Yeah, this episode had a lot of sound problems, so it might not end up having very loud background noise because I've noticed listening back on it.
Good night.
No.
Good night later.
You're just like, ignore this.
Oh, I was trying to figure out what we needed to do next.
Yeah.
To continue.
Because we still haven't gotten the volcano yet, and I'm like, how do we get the volcano? Do we gotta go during the day? Because it had to do with the Tyranitar.
That's right, we're discussing. Yeah.
So we decided to do the desert so we could get the volcano Because you need to have Tyranitar break open the path to the volcano. And I know when we got to there, we're arguing like, we missed it!
Ended up not.
And then we didn't. But, yeah. So.
I'm showing you that thing again.
Right. It's strange going back and commenting over top of what we've already played instead of the live commentary, but it works, I guess. The excited Cacnea who's gonna just be like, oh, nope, can't be sucked up into a whirlwind. I know I told you to get the Flygon and then we almost missed the Flygon.
Yeah.
Because it just took, we were trying to light up all of them because you're supposed to light them all up at the same time, but I think for a split second they all were, and then it just counted. Because this one wasn't lit up, and then you lit that one up, and then you finally got the one over in the corner lit up at the same time as the one in the back. Yeah, you got the Skorupi, and the Skorupi's like, okay, whatever, chill. I'm chill with this. Like, you got those two, and it counted, even though you're supposed to get all three. And I'm like, oh wait, look, there it is. It's up above you. It's there. Where is it? Where'd it go?
Yeah, like, it's a jerk.
Yeah, the Flygon's a little bit of a jerk. This is one of two spots you can get the Flygon. This is the harder spot, in my opinion, to get the Flygon. The other one, I believe, is at night, and it's in one of the sinkholes. And you gotta toss something in to get it to pop out.
Yeah, you do well to the sinkholes. I do not.
Yeah, it's over that way, and you would find it there. I had issues with the flowers, so that's how I found Flygon my first time, was in the sinkhole. I just was throwing shit in there, because I knew there were Pokemon in there. The big stretches! Now's your chance to get further in, and I don't care. So I think that's why. I think it just gives it to you, honestly. Because Phil says that, and you're like, oh, well, yeah, there isn't a Pokemon there no more. Cool. We can just go over here now. And I'm like, get the Tyranitar! Toss some Illumina orbs on it, just to make sure that it's actually gonna break that rock.
I don't know if I start... I think it's Mandibuzz first.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, the Tyranitar! And you're like, we don't gotta do anything. I'm like, do the thing. I'm worried that if you don't throw something at it, it's not gonna do it. It also got you a good start picture, too, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I believe so. I think they gave me my 3 or 4 star.
Yeah. And then we're like, wait, was that it? I thought we were supposed to go in there. I thought... And we just finished the thing. And you were just taking pictures.
Yeah.
And I remember being like, I guess you should have saved some pictures. You could have taken pictures of all these onyxes.
Whee! Whee! I do remember doing that.
Yes. Because all the onyxes were very lively and rambunctious down here. Like ramming through. Got a good one there, I think.
Yeah, I don't know which one I ended up choosing, though.
I'm uncertain.
I know I was excited to get that. And then further in all the cool shit they're doing.
Right, like they were jumping through the sand, like making big old, like, arcs everywhere. It sounds like Toby might have tried to bring in another friend.
Does. She has brought in 3 friends already.
Yeah. We have a little gray kitten that my parents saved.
Technically a kitten.
She's a 1-year-old kitten.
That's not technically a kitten.
Okay, fine. 1-year-old is where they stop being a kitten, but she's a kitten.
In comparison to the rest of our cats.
In comparison to the rest of cats, but my parents saved her on their way back from Alabama, and she's been a menace ever since. But this summer, spring summer, she's been allowed to go outside. And she has been bringing in so many friends. She's brought in 2 birds, a chipmunk, and I'm sure she just tried to bring in another bird.
She likes her burps.
She's a birder. unlike all the other kids, she can actually get birders. We're gonna have so much editing to do. Speaking of rugs, we need to clean this room
Yeah,
up.
well, but when?
Oh.
You gotta figure out when.
I know we gotta figure out when. It's a 3-star, by the way, that we put on there. On the Onyx.
Yeah, I just kind of know these are all ones.
Yeah. Probably because we didn't get, like, its initial, like, out of the whirlwind.
Oh, it's possible.
Oh my gosh. One day, yeah, we got a 4-star out of it. One day, we'll have soundproofing. And I won't have to do so much audio editing.
Someday.
But for now, we'll go through the evaluation.
Like,
And we completed a few. Or at least Garupi, I think. I don't think we completed everything in here.
I don't think so. Like, I've also thought about, like, the fact that you can't stay up late.
Yeah.
But if you could, we could actually probably get away with filming and after, like, everybody's asleep.
Oh, I know. If I had my high school, like, body, we could stay up late. But unfortunately, I am not a high schooler anymore, and I cannot stay up all night no more. By 2 a.m., my body is breaking down.
Unlike mine, that's just like, oh, we're doing this. We don't need sleep. We're good.
Yeah, no. My body is like, no, we like our sleep. We need the sleep. If you don't get the sleep, we'll make your heart malfunction.
You don't need that function.
That don't need to function, so hop off to bed. Go to bed.
Go to bed or we're gonna make you go to bed.
Yeah, basically.
I hit the wrong button here.
Yeah, you did. I'm like, oopsies. Gotta double check your stuff. Oh no, yawning! Excuse me. Oh, no yawning. It's not that late.
I know it's not. We still have more to worry about.
Oh?
I might do some editing. I don't know what I'm planning to do today.
You are so restless today, love.
Yes.
We have a meeting because he's like, okay, we're gonna give you a new area. It's the volcano. It's great. It's wonderful.
Again, child endangerment.
It is child endangerment. It is child endangerment.
But then again, in this series, kids are adults.
Kids are adults, well, because, you know, in Japan, like...
I know in Japan, like, kids are allowed to do whatever, like, within reason, they're allowed to do shit.
Yeah, they're allowed to be, like, left unattended pretty early in life. It's pretty safe.
No.
Even though sometimes I wonder. Like, not badly, but, like, with just the sheer amount of... Well...
The gross tourists?
Yeah. Between tourists being horrible people and, like... Otaku and neat types that have questionable tastes. I wonder, but yes, but also, you know, it's highly possible that's not the most, like, in Japan, like, stuff like that's more, they keep more to, like, internet stuff. Okay. And don't actually go after real life, like...
You freaking kidding me? My eraser.
Bad things.
My eraser has vanished.
Of course your eraser vanished. It likes to vanish.
It do. That's why I like the fact that we have two of them, but I still don't know where the other one is.
The other eraser that's supposed to be an eraser is in your basket, love. Oh, I remember Taranto was like, I'm throwing a tantrum. How dare you! And then you didn't even get a picture of him with the whole roar.
I know, I was so mad.
You're just like, oh, the Monferno! Let me get the Monferno! And then, you know, he's screaming at the Archeops.
Nom 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 nom.
I can't believe that we have two different areas of dinosaurs, and I think it's funny. We have it here in the volcano, and then we have it in the cave.
That's true.
Excuse me. No, we can't be yawning at the same time. One of us got to be talking.
Alright, so we're planning to finish filming on Sunday. We edit Monday and Tuesday.
Yep.
We can upload
perhaps. Oh, there goes the graveler.
That's the one where I was like, I got you to pop it.
And then you're like, oh, I didn't realize there was a Luxray in here. And it's like, yeah, there he is with the gravelers. There it goes. Bye. Have fun. Have a nice trip. But yeah, we keep trying to figure out our upload schedule and our work-life balance because, well...
Because like we've said before, we're working on this, we're working on our books.
We have personal lives, obviously. But also we've been having internet problems since some storms went through, so...
It's the tornadoes.
The tornadoes. So... we're hoping eventually we'll have a consistent upload schedule again.
We were doing good.
We were doing so well, and then the internet decided to die, so... Oh, I remember they're like, yay, yay, our friends, yay! Hi, friends! Hello! Hi!
Then I'm mad at myself for killing all my freaking pictures.
Yes, because you're like, shoot, I need so many more pictures.
I know the second run, when I got up to level 2, I'm mad too, because I'm like, oh.
You ran out.
You know, you're like, awesome.
Right. And you forgot that your favorites were at the end.
I did get the ancient ruins over there. I did.
You did. You did get them. I wasn't sure if you did. Look at them. They're adorable. I really wonder how you get Charizard to come out.
I am curious about that, because, like,
Unless he's only a level 3 or 4?
Look, I'm still trying to figure out how the world I'm getting Mew out.
Oh, I already read the guide on that. It is...
ridiculous?
It's ridiculous. But it's very nostalgic. I can say that much. Because it does hide itself, so you do have to, like, make it...
Say hi.
Yeah, you have to hit it so you can actually take a picture of it. So that's going to be very nostalgic, for me at least. Yes, now to the evaluation of all these wonderful volcano Pokemon. I just know that I still really want to visit like a hot spring. That'd be nice.
Oh, you know it.
Like, they always show hot springs and it just feels like...
The best.
It feels like the best. Like a hot bath's nice, like a hot tub's nice. I feel like a hot spring would just be like, mwah, kiss. Chef's kiss. Especially on my horribly...
I think if we had gotten the actual, like, attack, it'd probably be the 4-star.
It probably would be. Mostly because the only other time we see Tyrantrum is it's sleeping.
No.
We see its ass and it's sleeping. But, yeah, I just think my aching body would enjoy a hot spring.
Yeah, we were also complaining about them blending in too damn bad.
Yes, because Slugma and Charmander, like all the reds just, you can't tell them very well from the background. Like, I get it's camouflage and they're fire and fire, but like, could have did a little better. Could have made it a little bit easier on our eyes, but I know I also complained about Elsewhere Forest, which I think is in this episode. Maybe being like too foggy. It might be the next one.
I'm not sure. We've got like 15 minutes left, so
Yeah,
like, it's really hard to tell.
Right. Like, they did really well on all the Pokemon models and the environments, but then, like...
Made it impossible to see them.
Yeah, every so often there's just, crap quality, like... They decided to be a little too realistic and just kind of ruin the...
aesthetic.
Right. Eventually, I would love to know how we get a better photo of the Aerodactyl.
I'm assuming it comes with, like...
levels.
Yeah.
Because even in level 2, it's just kind of flying around, chilling out.
Yeah. The Monferno's a jerk in general.
It is. I think later on we can get it to, like, be closer, but it's gonna take a sec.
Yeah.
Because in level 2, it follows you into, like, the little lava areas.
Yeah.
And feels like it stops for a moment enough for you to get a picture and then run away again. But, like, yeah, see how the Charmanders, like, you barely can tell there's 2 Charmanders there. You can see their little bellies and their little flames, but other than that, that's it. That's it. Their cute smiles are kind of lost in all the red. And I feel like maybe they could have toned down the atmospheric red just a little bit.
I'm trying to figure out what we do after this one.
I think we do level 2. Oh, I know what we do for our second, thing. I don't think we get Elfwood Forest here.
No, I don't think so either.
I think that's in the next one.
I think this is the other Illumina.
It is the other Illumina. But I swear we got the forest before we got the Illumina Pokemon, but I'm pretty sure we don't get the forest until the end of this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's so hard to tell. It's called, yeah, we decided to just...
Yep.
Oh no, we do get elsewhere. Okay, I'm silly. I thought we didn't get it until after the Illumina. Got it before. Don't listen to me. They proved me wrong. This is what happens when you don't watch through the thing before you do the,
Commentary.
but
It's like you're watching it from the beginning.
basically, we don't fully remember what happens in these episodes, and they're just boom, boom, boom. For the most part.
What's fun is I know for a fact I ran out of pictures like I usually do.
Yeah, because you're trying to get all the new ones. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, I'm tired of the yawning. I'm not that tired. I got energy, I swear. Well, no, I know I'm chronically fatigued, but still. What?
What to say, we're both chronically fatigued seepers.
Yeah, we're eepy sheepies at all times. The Trevenant is also an eepy sheepy. And I was like, oh wait, what am I supposed to be doing? Hold on, friends! Friends? We don't see any friends? I don't even think you got a picture of that shift tree.
Oh no, I did.
Oh, you did? Okay.
What's... Oh, I just missed something that was on the ground over there.
Oopsies. It happens, though. You're like, Esper! Let's get that Esper. I don't know where the Esper is for this rock, though.
I have yet to figure that out.
Because there's supposed to be... I think you're supposed to be able to, like, knock that Esper out and make the rock fall, but we don't see any Espers that are actually, like, losing their power there.
I also just realized I missed one of these little things on the other side.
The Kecleon. You missed one of the Kecleons. Which is fair. You were more focused on, like, everything else going on. But yeah, this makes sense that, like, Ninetales would be in here, because I'm assuming in, like, this section.
That's what I'm assuming.
It's kind of like a nice tranquil forest. Makes sense. Ninetales is known to, be a cursed fox.
But, like, my thought is, why is it not near its other form?
I mean, it's probably a regular Ninetales. The other form that we see is an Alolan Vulpix. So, I'm kind of sad we possibly don't see, like, Alolan Ninetales. When more than likely it's probably a regular Ninetales.
Oh, sad. There's a Bulbasaur playing over there, and I didn't even bother to look.
You did not. You're like, Drampa! And then Sawsbuck. Oh yeah, and I remember when I was talking about Sawsbuck and
First season.
Deerling. Yeah, in Black and White, when they were introduced, it had the, like, real-time clock, and it also kept track of the seasons. So, when later games came out and didn't have that gimmick, they had to make it that the Sawsbucks and the Deerlings were in different, like, regions.
Yeah.
To get their different forms. And it's always kind of sad to think that they had some cool shit.
they's never consistently kept up with it.
Right, because there's always a different gimmick every game. Like, Johto had... I don't think the first games had real-time clocks. I don't think it actually had a day-night cycle, if I remember correctly. I think it was Generation 2 with Gold and Silver where you got the real-time, like, clocks day and night, and then their other gimmick was baby Pokemon.
Yeah.
Or, also, if you had Crystal, the other gimmick that they started in Crystal was, the moving sprites.
Yes.
Very limited movement, but the moving sprites nonetheless. And then Ruby, Emerald, and Sapphire's gimmick was... It also had the real-time real-time clock. But it also had... That's when we got our first taste of, like, Battle Frontier. And also contests, if I remember correctly. I think I'm wrong, actually. I don't remember now. No, I think Diamond and Pearl was our first. Shoot. I don't remember. My brain, it hurts. I must make sure. But... And of course they introduced the Dark type and Steel type in Gen 2. Ruby and Sapphire. Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. I want contests. Yes, okay, I was correct. They did introduce contests in Ruby and Sapphire, and then they kept them in Diamond and Pearl, but they were a little more dumbed down, and kind of didn't make the same amount of sense, in my opinion. But...
Where's the Ninetales in this area?
It might be in this area. But there's always a gimmick that Pokemon has. Ouch! I'm trying to think. Man, Dad's really gonna talk really loud. But... What am I thinking?
I know, I was pissed that I ran out before we got to the apple.
Yeah, because you're like, damn it, I forgot he's there. And there's Applin just kind of chilling with apples. Like, you wouldn't think about it, but
that'd be a better shot of the Drampa.
Yeah, the Drampa.
The Bulbasaur is playing.
I know I gave you the fun fact about Drampa while we were here. About how when it chooses a kid to protect, that if that kid gets bullied or attacked, it will burn down the bully's house.
Here's where I didn't get the ancient ruins.
Yeah, you didn't get the ancient ruins here. Because you ran out of film.
Again, I'm under the belief of more pictures is better.
I know. But when you're at an area at first, you should really, like, get a couple pictures, and then, like, a couple pictures, and a couple pictures.
I don't think we've been back yet.
We went back once.
I don't think so.
I feel like we went...
No, because you went and got the Illumina, and that was the only thing that we've done in that area.
Yeah.
I don't know. It depends whether or not you got the level 2 here. Because if you didn't get the level 2 after this evaluation...
I do, though.
I really feel like we went back to Elsewhere Forest. Maybe not here. Maybe not in this episode. But maybe in the next one of the later ones. Because I'm really feeling like you did.
I don't think I didn't.
We won't know until we edit those later videos.
Yeah.
We are innocent until proven guilty at this point. But too yachty for this stuff. Adorable Bulbasaur. But crap. What was after? Was Black and White after? Yeah, Black and White was after. So then you had the seasons gimmick. You also had the Pokemon contest turn into Pokemon stage shows, which were strange. Oh, and I believe in Diamond and Pearl, you had Hal Park. So, Hal Park was kind of their, like, you could have your Pokemon follow behind you just in this one area. Because what ended up happening is Heart Gold and Soul Silver came out, and you could have your Pokemon follow behind you the whole time. So, like, it was the Gen 2 remakes. They were really good remakes. And everybody loved that. So then they were like, okay, we'll have, like, an area in Diamond and Pearl where you could do that, and it was okay. Like, you could get stuff for, like, contests and to dress them up with. And then those items kind of got put into Black and White for the stage shows. After Black and White, I believe it was X and Y, our first, like, more, like, where we got 3D models.
Yeah.
Because that was on the 3DS. And X and Y had Mega Evolution as its gimmick. As its, like, new, oh my god, look at this powerful thing, like, actually affects gameplay for the most part, like, thing that they eventually got rid of the next generation. Everybody loved Mega Evolution. So the Ruby and Sapphire remakes got Mega Evolutions in them. And everybody figured that Mega Evolution would still be, like, integrated into the, like, newer gens, and they weren't.
Rude.
Right, because they really leveled out the playing field.
That's all.
Yeah, we did get level 2. But that still doesn't prove that we definitely don't, it definitely looks like we did not go back on this episode. But we probably went back on a different episode. I think what we ended up doing was, we're like, you know what, why don't we stop and then continue on the next one?
I think so, yeah.
Because, we knew the next Illumina Pokemon would be coming up soon.
Or that was the very first thing we had to do.
Right. So we're just like, you know what, we'll do it in the next episode and then chill. Which, I mean, we got 30 seconds left, so, like,
I think we cut it right after the cutscene.
Yeah, we do, because, yeah, he's like, there's an Illumina Pokemon, so let's go do it. So, yeah, on the next episode, we,
went ahead and did that.
Yeah, next episode, we do the Illumina Pokemon,
Because, like, I'm showing that, yeah, we got it.
Yeah. So, next time, you know what's gonna happen. Illumina.